We're live. Hello, hello. Just making sure you guys can hear me and see me. Give it some time for people to hop on. Hello. Can you hear me, see me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me and hear me. Who is ready for day 2? Give me a thumbs up or type in the chat so I know you can hear me. For day 2 of money manifestation. Welcome back. We'll give some time for people to hop on if you can see me okay. Hello, hello. Who's on? I'm checking the live chat. So let me know when you're on. You can see me, hear me. That way we'll get right into it. Brenda, you can't hear me. Huh, you can't hear me. Can anyone else hear me? Can anyone else hear me? Let me know. Can you hear me okay? My camera, my audio is on, so. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. All right. So Brenda, I think maybe on your end. Oh, Sam's here. Can hear you. Okay, awesome. Okay, Brenda. So I think it's on your end. Everybody else can hear me good. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I just, you just never know. All right. Okay. You can hear me. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Who is ready for day 2? Who's ready for day 2? So before I go into day 2, I wanted to ask you guys, what were some of your takeaways from yesterday? Type in a few things that you learned yesterday. What did you learn yesterday? Type in the chat. I'll give you some time. We went over a few things. So we talked about your money blocks, right? Hi, Maria. Oh, I'm glad you are able to make it today. Yay. Okay, Brenda. Okay, so what are some of the things you learned today? So yesterday, so we talked about the money blocks, right? So, and then we also talked about some of your belief system around money. Where did they came from, right? Yes? What else? Talk about what money is, what you think money is. We also talk about money on the spiritual side. Hello, hello. People are just hopping on. We're going into day 2 of the money manifestation workshop, but we're just gonna kind of review a little bit from yesterday. So what did you learn from yesterday? Money affirmations. Yes, yes, that's a big one. Yeah, I saw a lot of people posting, which is great. Okay. So the goals behind the money affirmations is you don't want it to be too long. Okay. So you want it to be something that's short, something that's catchy. You can, memorize it. You can kind of sing to it, right? So I know Kat sings, create like a rhythm, right? So whatever it makes you easier to remember, do that. Okay. So who actually did the 50 times affirmations? Let me know in the chat. Who did the 50 times affirmations yesterday? Well, you did some of it, right? So a question I got was, should I do it like 50 times in one time or should I spread it out? Okay. Oh, Maria, awesome, awesome. So there's no right or wrong. Okay, there's no right or wrong way of saying affirmations. You can do it like 20 times in the morning, 20 times in the afternoon. and then 20 times later or 10 times, right? So you can do that, or you can do it at one time. That's fine. Yeah. So Maria said it felt funny to say that. Yes. Like I said yesterday, initially you're going to feel like kind of weird, okay? But as you continue to say it over and over and over again, it just become a part of new belief. Okay, so Brenda did some of it. Okay, good. So continue. Okay, we're gonna continue that for today as well. Okay, but you eventually you'll feel good. So what I did, and I recommend you guys do, is to record it. You can do a recording of your affirmation and just listen to it, right? That's what I did. I shared yesterday. That's what I did. And when I got into the car, it just automatically plays. Okay, so do that. Or when you're walking your dogs, when you're washing dishes, just have that. This is called reprogramming. We're reprogramming your beliefs and your relationships with money. Okay, this is going down to the root and really shifting your beliefs around money. Anyone else? Anyone else that actually gave it a try and did the assignment? If you did, how did it go? It should feel good, right? When you say it, it should feel good. This is how you want to say your affirmations, okay? And just a quick tip, when you actually say your affirmation, you really want to feel the feeling, okay? Emotion is a big part when it comes to manifestation. Write that down. Emotion plays a huge part when it comes to manifestation. Emotions, okay? So some people say that, oh, affirmations don't work. I say it all the time, but it doesn't do anything. And the reason is because you want to say it with emotions. Okay. So the more emotion that you can say it with, the more that you're activating it. Good? Did you guys get that? Yes? Yes. Yeah, Brenda. And the more you do it, the more you believe it. Absolutely. It all comes down to belief, right? All comes down to belief. Good. All right. We're good? Yes. Okay, perfect. So why don't we hop into day 2 then? Okay. If you're ready for day 2, give me a 2 in the chat. If you're ready for day 2, so I know I can move forward. If you're ready for day 2, give me a 2 in the chat, please. Then we can move forward to day 2. Yes. Thank you, Maria. Day 2. Thank you, Kat. Okay, awesome. So we're not going to pull up the workbook. I have the workbook on my side of my screen, but you guys should all have the email received with the workbook. Okay. Hello. Hey, Lolly. Welcome. Okay, Sam. Okay, awesome. So to start off, I always like to start off with a quote. Okay. So the quote is on the side of the note on the workbook. So let me just read it for you. Okay. So today we're going to start off a quote by Nikola Tesla. Hi, Jeffrey. Good to see you. Welcome back to day 2. You're right on time. Okay. Sarah, welcome back. Awesome. So I'm going to read the quote to you, and I want you just to ponder and think about it. Okay. This is by Nikola Tesla. If you want to find out the secrets of the universe, think in terms of vibration, frequency, and energy. I'm going to say that again. If you want to find out the secrets of the universe, you want to think in terms of vibration, frequency, and energy. So write that down. So this is by Nikola Tesla. So it's not the Tesla car, okay? So Elon Musk, right? He named the car after Nikola Tesla. Okay. So Nikola Tesla was a very well-known, I guess, scientist, if you will, back in the day, who really experimented a lot around like science and energy and things like that. Okay. In fact, if you have been following me and me sharing about the daily gratitude, so there's a magic. It's called the vortex numbers. You can write that down. A vortex numbers. It's in terms of 3, 6, and 9. Okay, you can look it up. You can find YouTube or Google. So what it is every time when you say thank you, okay, so instead of say thank you once, gratitude, you want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that goes 3. There's a reason behind everything that we're doing. Okay, there's a reasoning behind that. Cool. So go back to what Nikola Tesla said. Energy, frequency, vibration. Do you guys know what those are? Energy, frequency, vibration. What does that have to do with your money? Anyone knows? Anyone can tell me? Take a guess. Energy, vibration, and frequency. No, okay. Thank you for your honesty, Maria. Not sure. Okay, no problem. That's why you're on today's workshop, right? You're in for a treat. You're gonna be learning a lot today. Okay. So there's two parts to manifestation. Yeah, Jeffrey, I will tell you more about it. So take notes, okay? There are 2 parts to manifestation. The first part is becoming aware, right? I talked about that yesterday. If you're not aware of certain things or certain laws, then you're missing out, right? If you're not aware that the laws that govern the universe, then you're missing out. Okay? So you want to, first of all, make it a point to become aware of them. That's why you're on these workshops and things like that, right? Number 1. The second step is once you're aware, you got to implement it, right? Knowing is not enough. Knowing doesn't mean anything, right? But then if you don't even know, then you can't even apply, right? So that's why I said yesterday that awareness is everything. Awareness, okay? So I'm going to go into it today, okay? We'll go ahead and get started. So the first question I want to ask you guys is, this whole universe operates by what? This whole universe operates by, take a guess. Who knows? I just mentioned it. I just gave it to you guys, the answer actually. This whole universe operates by what? Anyone knows? Frequency. Okay. Okay. Shaw. Yeah, frequency. Okay. Good guess. The laws. Yes, 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 yes. Vibration. Yes, it is right. So frequency, vibration, and frequency. But everything in this universe actually operates by laws. By laws. So write that down. Operates by laws. Okay. So what are some of the laws? What are some of the laws? So let's go to number 2. Okay. In fact, there are actually many, many laws that govern the universe. Many. Okay. I'm just gonna mention a few that's governing the money aspect. Okay. The money aspect. So you want to write this down. Okay. This is important for you to understand why, if you are in harmony or not with money. Okay. Yeah. Law of attraction. Yes. That is one of the laws. That's right. Okay. So why don't we go to that? Okay. Law of attraction. Thank you. Number 1, law of attraction. So that's the most popular one. Most people know what it is, right? So you want to write this down. Law of attraction basically just means that like attract like. Simple. Like attract like. That's what law of attraction means. Okay. But law of attraction is actually based off of law of vibration. So you want to write that down. Law of law of attraction is based off of law of vibration. Okay, so what does that mean? That means everything vibrates. Okay, so that goes back to Nikola Tesla's quote, law of vibration. Right? So everything vibrates. Everything, like this pen is vibrating, right? Everything is vibrating. You and I were both vibration. We're vibrating. Okay, so law of attraction says like attract like. You can only attract something if you're on the same frequency as them. Do you see that? Right? If you are not on the same frequency, let's just say you're down here floating and then the money you want is here, then you're not on the same frequency. If you're not on the same frequency, then how can you attract it? You can't. It's kind of like missing out. Yeah, you see? Is this making sense? I like visuals because it kind of, it's very easy to understand. Okay? So you can only attract something into your life if you're on the same frequency as it. If you're not, you're not going to attract. Yes? Does that make sense? Give me a 1 in the chat. Let me know if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? Law of vibration and law of attraction. Yes. Michael, welcome. Yes. Awesome. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, awesome. So then you want to ask yourself then, if money was on this frequency, where are you at? Money was here. This is the frequency money is on, right? Plenty of money, abundance of money. Where are you at? Are you here? Are you on the same level as money? Or are you floating down here? Okay. Very simple to easier to understand. So all you need to do is to get yourself on the frequency as money. That's it. That's it. You see that? That's it. How do you do that? How do you do that? Okay, Maria, floating below. That's okay. Let's get you up. Okay, that's the whole idea. That's to get you up. You want to write this down. I'll give you guys a little secret. Okay, this is not on the workbook, but it's also an important law. Okay, it's called the law of gratitude. Write that down. Law of gratitude. Maybe some of you have heard about gratitude because it's commonly used, right? Oh, people's like, yeah, you should be grateful for this. You should give gratitude. But most people don't understand that gratitude is actually a law. People don't know that. So if they don't know it, they can't use it. Okay. So how does law of gratitude works? How does it work? Is that you want to give gratitude to everything in your life. Most people think giving gratitude is if they receive something first, right? If I give you a piece of candy, you receive it and then you say thank you, right? That's what most people think. It's true, but that's only one way of giving gratitude. Okay? You can also give gratitude in advance, and that's actually one of the most powerful ways of doing gratitude. Giving thanks in advance. So, for example, you can say, I am so happy and grateful now that I received $10,000. Right? I'm so happy and grateful now that I received $10,000. You can say that. Give thanks in advance. You see the levels of frequency, right? Money is here, you're floating down here. So for Maria, right? Not just Maria, but just checking to see where you're at. If money is here, you're here. The fastest way to get yourself up here is gratitude. Gratitude. So you can give thanks to whatever you have, right? Whatever you have in your bank account, whatever you have, like anything. It doesn't have to be relating to money. You can give thanks to the fact that you're here on the call, right? The fact that you're alive. You can give gratitude to Wi-Fi, to computers, to electricity. Can't you? Yes? Gratitude? What are you grateful for at this moment in time? Write out one thing. Well, that's apply it. Yeah, that's not just hear me talk, but that's actually apply it. What is one thing that you're grateful for in this moment? Yeah. What is one thing that you're grateful for? And remember, when you feel grateful, it's not just in the head, but really feel it. Really feel it. Don't just thinking like, oh yeah, I should be grateful for my parents. I should be grateful for my spouse. Like you should. Okay, that's an obligation. You really want to just feel like really grateful. What are you really grateful for? Okay, Maria says for your life. Brenda, your family, absolutely. Yeah. Don't forget to be grateful for you, okay? I know a lot of people tend to forget about that. Don't forget to be grateful for yourself. Yeah, okay. So Jeffrey says grateful for your family. Sure, absolutely. How about grateful for you? Grateful for being on this call. Grateful for having your son working on his math while you prospect. Yeah. Wow, Maria. Wow. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. Good health. Yes, absolutely. So much to be grateful for, right? Yeah. So really feel that, okay? Really feel that way. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's the first one. We're still just on law, the first one law. Okay. We got to move on. We have plenty to cover. Number 2 is, you want to write that down. It's called the law of circulation. Write that down. Law of circulation. Circulation. Law of circulation. Yeah. Keep on the gratitude coming in. Yeah. Grateful for a good morning. Yes. Beautiful morning. Wherever you are, right? Some of you are, anywhere around the world. So number 2, the second law you want to write that down is the law of circulation. Circulation. Okay. So what the law decrees is that money is energy, just like everything else, needs to be circulated. Circulation. I talked a little bit yesterday about currency, right? The fact that it's called currency, current, it's moving, it's ever flowing, right? It's not stuck. So if you look at it, okay, if you look at some people, okay, that they love to, like really tightly hold on to money. They hoard money, for example. They want to save. They're big savers. Save, save, save. Money is not moving. It's stuck in a bank, right? You want to make sure your money is being circulated. This is actually the main difference between people who are wealthy and people who are not. Okay, I'm just going to say it as it is, okay? Wealthy people invest their money. Write that down. Wealthy people invest their money. People that are not wealthy, they don't have money, or they do, is because they save money. So just ask yourself, do you invest money or do you save money? Okay. When your money is sitting at a bank, for example, saving in a saving account, it's actually depreciating, right? Especially with the inflation. You should let your money work for you. It's what we call the lazy money. You should let money to work for you. Okay. That's why, Maria, I know we're gonna slowly to change that. Okay. Gotta invest. That's why I'm an investor myself as well. I invest in different things because I let my money work for me. Okay. I'm not putting in the savings account. There's nothing in the savings account. You know what's happening? When you put your money in your savings account, that the bank gives you 0.05%, right? And you know what they do? They turn around and use that money to invest. They get 20% and then they pay you 0.05. Okay, and then you thinking, oh, that's a great deal. Like, come on. That's the truth, okay? So money needs to be circulated, okay? So when we talk about the law of supply, I'm not just talking about money, okay? If you want more to come in, you gotta give out, okay? So this is why tithing is so important, right? Tithing is basically give 10% of your income, right? If you do that, it doesn't have to be 10%. It could just be whatever amount that you want, okay? So for example, for me, every month I donate $100 to my charity of choice, which is a nonprofit organization for animal shelter. I do that, right? So it doesn't matter the amount. It doesn't matter, but it's got to be going out. And then the more it goes out, the more it comes in. You see? It's the law of supply. If you don't have much money to give, let's just say that, okay? It doesn't have to be money. You can give your energy. You can give your service. You can give a smile, right? When you see someone, you can give them a compliment. What can you give today? So if you guys want whatever you want more of, give more. So type in the chat below, what can you give more of today that you want more of? If you want more money, all right, if you tell me, Amy, I want more money, and I'll tell you, then go donate some money. Very simple. I know it's not logical, right? So logically, you're like, but I don't have enough. How can I give? That's why it's the wrong mindset, because it's against the law. The law of circulation says that it needs to be circulated. Okay, Maria. Okay, you want more money? Give some away. Did you guys hear Tony Robbins? I don't know. So some of you guys know have heard about Tony Robbins, okay? This is exactly what he did, but he wasn't even aware of that. So when he was like down to, I think maybe like less than $100 in his bank account, like he didn't even have that much in his pocket, right? Probably his last $20, okay? So he went to a restaurant. He was gonna have a feast, right? That was his last $20. And then he saw a little young boy taking his mom out, like for dinner or lunch, right? And then he was so touched by the scene that he went to the little boy because they didn't have money, I don't think. And then he gave the money, the last $20 that he had, to the little boy and said, treat your mom out to lunch. And he didn't eat, right? And he was like so emotional, right? Because he felt so down at the time. And then guess what happened? On the way home, he went into he checked his mailbox, and there was a check that someone owed him money, gave him $1,000 check. Same day, real story. If you've been to his retreats, he tells that story. Okay. How does that happen? Law of circulation. Okay. So if you want to manifest some money, I know I saw Maria and Michael, and I'm sure a lot of you, right? Give some money away. Whether it's $1, $2, $5, doesn't matter. Okay, it's the fact that you're moving, getting into motion. Good. Are you guys gonna go do it? Remember, I said if you want to make it, you want to manifest, you need to learn and then take the action. If you just learn and don't take the action, it's not gonna work. You guys gonna go take action? Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, Maria. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Number 3, the third law. Let's go to the third one. The third law is, there's so many that I want to cover, but the third one is the law of supply. So write that down. The law of supply. Law of supply. So what is law of supply? what is the source of supply? If I ask you this question, where does everything come from? Where does the air that you breathe come from? Where does the tree, the clouds, the mountain, the ocean, where do all the things come from in this universe? Have you ever wondered? Right? We get so busy making money, making a living, that we don't really have the time to sit down and really ponder. Creation, God. Hello, Lydia. Yeah, God. Yes. Yep. So where does money come from then? Where is your source? Okay, God. Okay, good. So some people say God, universe, source. Okay, they all mean the same thing. So do you think there's a limited supply of money, or do you think there's unlimited? Type in the chat. Do you think there's limited or unlimited supply of money? Do you think there's limited or unlimited supply of money? What do you think? Intuitively. Don't overthink it. This is just a question. Okay, Maria says unlimited. Okay, unlimited. Unlimited. Okay. How do you guys know? Everybody says unlimited, right? Isn't it interesting? And everybody's in different country and state and things like that, right? Some people are in Canada, some people are US. Now Lydia is in Europe. Alice is California, right? Yeah, unlimited. Everybody agrees it's unlimited. Everybody agrees. So there's no shortage of money, right? There's no shortage of money. So if your reality doesn't seem like that, that's what we need to change, right? Because there's unlimited. Everybody just said it. Everybody just said it. Okay. If you forget, sometimes if you're like, but I'm looking at my bank account that I don't feel it's unlimited. If you forget, at any given time, just look at nature. Okay, nature is always abundance, right? Full of trees, full of sand, full of air, right? We have full air. There's no shortage of money. Yep. For example, okay, think about this breath that we take in, right? Everybody, I can't see you, but you're all around the world, and just because I inhale, right? You inhale doesn't mean that you have less of air to breathe in just because I breathe more. Not at all, right? So it's not competitive. Oh, because I have more money, that person doesn't have more. It's not true. Just think of air, right? It's not competitive. So there is the law of supply, which is money. So one of the affirmations, and I wanted to give it to you guys, it's really powerful, is you are connected. So you can say, I am connected to the infinite source of supply. So write that down. I am connected to the infinite source of supply. That is the truth. That is the truth. You are connected. How does that feel when you say that? I am connected to the infinite source of supply. How does that feel when you say that? Type in the chat. I am connected to the infinite source of supply. You can say you're connected to the infinite source of money, right? Money supply. When you say that, how does it feel? It feels great. Yay, Maria. Awesome. It feels great, doesn't it? Because it's the truth. Feels only natural. Yep. Yep. You know the saying, truth or resonate with you? Confident. Yeah, confident. Thank you. Right, Jeffrey? You feel abundant. Alice, absolutely. Do you see that? This is how we can shift your energy around money. Everybody feels amazing when you say that, because it's true. Yeah, Michael, it's free, right? Freeing. You can do whatever. Amazing. Yeah, Sha. Amazing. Say that. Imagine saying that. I did that last year. Like I record it and I say it over and over and over again. Really feel the gratitude. Like I am connected to the infinite source of supply. There's no shortage. Not at all. Not at all. You want to know how to get on the same frequency as money? Say that. This is what happens for most people when they try to go out and manifest money, right? They look at their present situation, they look at their bank account, okay? And they're like, oh, there's not much in there. So I feel lack, I feel stress, I feel, worry, right? Isn't that what happened? If you are in that state, because through the law of attraction, you're going to attract more of it, right? It's a vicious cycle. So what I want you guys to do is to ignore that for now, and then really go into the truth, which is what I had you guys said. Connected to the infinite source of supply. That immediately raises your vibration. Do you see that? Immediately. Right? Feeling grateful, feeling great. You see, happy, Sarah says. Right? It's high vibe. When you're a high vibe, guess what? Money is high vibe too. Now you're same frequency as that. Okay? The issue is how long can you maintain on this state? Yes? Who has this concern? How long can you maintain this state? Because you feel it for 1 second and then you go in and look at your bank account. Now you're like, go down, right? Or you turn on the news and then you watch talking about economy, about recession, about inflation, you go down. Do you see that? This is why being in an environment that can help you towards that is important. Okay, that's what I do. So my mentorship is I hold my clients to keep them in a vibration for long enough for things to happen. That's exactly what I do. Okay, we all need help. Otherwise you go down, right? Easily, and then you go back to the cycle. Okay. So that's the law of supply. Let's move on. We got lots to cover. The next one. The next law is, you want to write that down, is the law of receiving. Law of receiving. Also, it's called the vacuum law of prosperity. Write that down. Law of receiving, right? Receiving, and it's also called the vacuum law of prosperity. Vacuum, literally like the machine vacuum. Law of prosperity. Have any of you heard about these laws? I'm just curious. I mean, I know some of you, you're my clients, so you've heard of it, but anyone new? Like, I'm just wanted to know if you ever heard about these laws. Law of receiving. There's a law that governs your receiving part. Okay. And the vacuum law of prosperity. Yep. Did you know? No? Okay. Maria. Well, there you go. Now you have. Okay. So the law of receiving states that, okay, it's kind of relating to the law of cause and effect. Okay, sort of. Okay. You heard about law of reciprocity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one is very similar. What you give out is what you get back. Yeah. So cause and effect, very similar. Some of these are new to you. Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad you guys are learning something new. Okay. So the law of receiving is very important because some people, right? I know a lot of people on the call are such a good givers. Shaw. Yes. Welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, it's good a reminder. Yeah, it's a good reminder. Okay. So law of receiving states that in order for the money to come in that you receive, You need to welcome it. You need to prepare for it, right? You need to prepare. You need to have a place for it. Okay. For example, yesterday I said if money was a woman, right? I asked you guys that. So think about money was a person, was a friend of yours, right? Long-term friend that was coming from out of town, coming to stay with you. Do you have a place for money to stay? Do you have a place for money to stay? Yes? No? Where is the money to stay? Your wallet? No? Isn't your wallet where you put money? I mean, I hope you don't put money in your pocket. Okay? I hope not. Where do you put your money? Yeah, Sha, you in your bank account. Yes, exactly. But it also invest, right? I talked about. I hope you guys starting to invest. Just don't set it in your bank account, okay? Let your money to work for you. But physical money, okay? Physical money, where does your money go? Your money goes in your wallet. So is your wallet welcoming? Is your wallet welcoming? Right? This is my Chanel wallet. I love it, right? So invest, okay, not spend. Invest a good wallet because that's where you hold your money. This is all energy, right? So as I mentioned before, some people have some receipts, some people have money crumble up, like, okay. So in order for money to come in, you have to prepare for it. Simple. Okay. So what that means is you want to create space for it. Okay. So the law of vacuum means literally, okay, you need to create space for the good to come in. Very simple. You need to create space. So where is money coming from? When money comes in, where is it going to go? I'll give you an example. I have a folder that says investments, Amy's investments. I have a folder, right? Just like a Google folder, right? When I have the folder, once I have the folder, universe abhors a vacuum. Listen, universe abhors a vacuum. Anything, okay, so imagine this cup, okay? If I don't use this cup for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, what happens? Take a guess. What happens if I leave this cup out on my desk for a month? What happens? Can anyone tell me? What happens when I leave the cup out for a month? Dry out with dirt. Yeah, thank you. Dusty, yes? Right? Right? Yeah, Michael, I know it's still a cup. It's not gonna disintegrate. Okay, Michael? I know it's not gonna disintegrate. It's still a cup, yes. But it gets dusty. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to get. It's gonna be filled with dust. Okay? Nature abhors a vacuum. Wherever it's empty, it will fill it. Okay? Same thing when it comes to money. Okay? So start to create, for example, not saying having a savings account is not good. Okay? I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying when money comes in, do you have a place for it to go? Right? So if you want to, a lot of people say, I'm going to use this money to invest. Okay, then open an investment account now. Don't wait. Once you open it, there's a place for it to come. It will be filled. Right? Initially, when I have my investment folder, I had one, right? Now I have 4 or 5 investments. Like how did I just over time it just got filled. Now I have different investments, right? So one of the things that I'll share with you for those of you, you guys are, I know some of you are, in real estate, right? If you want a deal to come in, you create a folder, right? It could be, your buyer's folder, your seller's folder, or your inventory, whatever you want to name it. You just create a folder, right? And then universe will fill it for you. you'll still start to see more and more coming in. Okay? This is how it works, guys. This is how it works. So, are we good? We're good with the laws? Well, let's move on, okay? I want to go to the next page, which is, I'm going to shift gear a little bit. So earlier, I was talking about the different laws, right? Now, that's tapping into your energy around money. So if I were to ask you, what is your energy around money? What would you say now? And be honest. How is your relationship with money now? How has it been? If it was a friend, it was a person, or do you have a close relationship with money? Strong. Okay. Strong. Okay. That's good. Yeah. A good relationship? Good relationship? 5 out of 10. Okay. But what is your energy? What is your energy around it? Is it like gratitude, or is it I feel lack, I feel scarcity, I feel not enough, I feel inconsistency. Jeffrey got it. Inconsistency. Yeah. Yeah. So this is one of the biggest thing that I see in entrepreneurship, right? When the market goes up, everybody is doing great. When the market is going down, everybody is going down. Okay. Hi, Lara back. Oh, glad you can join us. Optimistic. Awesome. That's great. That's moving up. Yeah. So it's easy when the market is going up, everybody's going up, right? It's easy. Ooh, shot. Feel you have unlimited source. Money is just coming towards you. It is. It is. That's awesome. It's coming. Yeah, Jeffrey, feel lack. Yeah. Thank you for being your honest. Thank you for being honest, right? Thank you for being honest and being vulnerable. I know a lot of people might be feeling the same way, but they wouldn't maybe be open to sharing. Oh, feeling scared before meeting me, Michael. We're gonna change that, okay, Michael? I'm gonna help you to change that. Absolutely. Okay, we're changing that. We're shifting that. Okay. So whatever your emotion is, just know that's where you're at. Okay. But don't get emotional involved. So that's what it is. But then we're gonna shift to where you want to go. Okay. We're gonna shift that now. Okay. So that's why I'm going to give you exercise today for you to shift the energy around money. Okay, wherever you're at. Okay, even if you feel abundant, you'll feel more abundant after today's assignment. Okay, so quickly, question is, and this you don't have to answer. Okay, you don't have to post in the chat. Just write it down for yourself. How much money are you currently earning in a month or in a year? Okay, you can do it in a year, in a month, doesn't matter. Okay, and then the next question is, how much do you want to earn? Okay, so first, where are you at currently, where you want to go. Okay, we always need to know where you're at, point A and point B, right? Just like the GPS. You need to know where you're at. If you're at, at home and your destination is here, where you're at and where you want to go. We always need to know these two things. Okay, so take some time to write out how much money are you currently earning now and how much money would you like to earn. Okay. And after you wrote it down, is there a gap? Is there a gap? Yes or no? Of where you are to where you want to go. Is there a gap? How much money are you earning now versus how much money you want to earn? Yes. Okay, there's a gap. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Yep. Yep, there's a gap. Of course there's a gap. Because if you're already at where you want to go, then there's always going to be a gap. Okay, guys, that was a trick question. There's always going to be a gap. Because once we achieve it to the next level, we always want to go next, right? Once we achieve this, this will become the point A. Do you guys see that? Wherever you are at today, maybe is where you want to be at, maybe 6 months prior, maybe a year prior. You see, there's always be a gap. Yeah, thank you for growth. Absolutely. So there'll always be a gap. Okay. So don't feel like stressed out, like, oh, because there's always going to be a gap. Okay. So relax, relax. Okay. But my question to you is, would you like to learn how to close the gap? That's my question. Would you like to learn how to close the gap? Right? There's always going to be a gap, but would you like to learn how to close the gap so you can get to where you want to go faster and sooner? That's the question. Yes, Maria. Awesome. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Good. So tell you what, I was going to mention this at the end, but I'll tell you right now. This week, oh, Sean, you're growing from 10K a month to 30K and you want to be 60K. Oh my God, that's amazing. Well, you gotta come back to the training. Yes, you stop learning, you stop growing. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing. 10K to 30, now 60K. Yeah. You see that? Even when you get to that level, you always want to go to the next level. Okay. So I'm gonna drop my Calendly link. Okay. So for those of you that have not booked the call with me, I know Maria already booked a call, so I'm looking forward to talking to you on Saturday. I'm offering calls to 3 people. Okay, 3 people because I'm pretty packed schedule. Okay, 3 people to book a call with me where I can sit down with you and create a plan for you. Okay, so I'm gonna have my side to drop off the calendar link in the schedule. Okay, all right. So I will help you to do that. Yes, to close the gap. Awesome, awesome. I know you guys are. That's why you guys are on the call, right? It speaks volume. Okay, so let me just quickly cover the next steps and then give you the assignment for today. Okay, and we'll wrap up. Okay, if you were already earning the amount of money that you want to earn, right? So whatever you want to get to, how would your life be different? Think about that. Like I saw, I think Maria, right? You want to be at 10K. How would you feel if it was at 10K? For Shaw, how would you feel like, how would your life be like if it was like 60K? How would your life be different? For example, it could be I'll work less hours, right? I can hire help. I can hire a nanny. I can hire a cleaner. I can hire assistant, right? I just hire another assistant. So I have Sai who's helping me right now, and I just hire another assistant, right? Because money gives you more time, right? To leverage. More relaxed. Yes, more relaxed, Kat. Freedom. Freedom. More relaxed. Yeah. Freedom. Absolutely freedom. Freedom is definitely it, right? Like why else are we earning money? So to make us feel comfortable, right? More comfort. Your life will have more freedom. Absolutely. More time. Yes. I think I last week I was writing a newsletter about how money is not everything, right? Like I talked about that yesterday. Money is not everything. It's not about the money. Exactly. It's about freedom. Freedom. Yep. More traveling. Good. Yes, absolutely. More to give. Yeah. 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 Imagine like you want to travel, just travel, right? Like I have no limit on when I want to travel. I have so many travel plans coming up. I've traveled a lot this year, right? That's life, isn't it? To travel, to enjoy life, to experience life. Okay. So a lot of people you'll see it's all similar, right? Freedom, also to give, to help others, right? Help your family, right? Yeah, spend time with kids. Absolutely, Jeffrey. Absolutely. It's kind of contradictory, right? It's kind of like you need to earn money so you can have more time with your kids. But then every time when you spend more time working, a lot of times you don't have the time with your kids, right? This is why you definitely need to have money working for you. You cannot work your way to wealth. Write that down, okay? This is, if anything hits today, I want this to be it. You cannot work your way to wealth. It's impossible. You have to invest to be wealthy. And I'm going to talk about this tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow I'm going to talk about the 3 strategies of money earning. Okay? So one thing, Maria, I would recommend you to shift a little bit if you like to have me give you some little coaching right on the spot, is don't focus your mind on getting out of debt. Okay? And actually, debt is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Okay? I talked about this yesterday, right? All the wealthy people, like Warren Buffett, right? He has tons of money, but yet he's raising funds every day. He's asking investors to raising fund. Why? He's using leverage. So debt is actually not bad, depending on what you use it for. Okay? It's actually not bad. Okay? So we got to change your mindset around that. And instead of thinking on focusing on paying off debt, I want you to focus on earning money. Yeah, that's a shift, Maria, shift. Just focus your mind on earning 10K a month, and that will take care of your debt naturally. Whatever you focus on expands. So don't focus on debt. Okay? Good. So the last question is, are you on the same frequency as your desire? So some of you says freedom, some of you says relaxed, right? Are you on the same frequency as that now? Okay, do you already feel free now? Right? Not consistently. I know a lot of people will say, yeah, I feel relaxed sometimes when money is coming in. But when there's no clients, when money is, not coming in, then I feel all stressed, right? Again, it's kind of like a roller coaster, right? Yes. Okay. It's easy when it's here, right? But it's like when you're going down, then what? Okay. This is why you need help. Okay. You need someone to show you. Okay. You need help to show you to stay consistent. Okay. So lastly, the assignment, then we'll wrap up for today. The assignment for today is Shaw. Okay, that's interesting. Afraid to have too much. Yeah, why is that? This is a question to ask yourself. And I don't usually say it in this way, right? But I think in this context, it's good. What is the worst thing that can happen when you start traveling too much? There's definitely a mindset that's holding you back. And this is very common for everybody. This is very common for entrepreneurs. They think that once they leave, right, they take themselves out of the business, then their business will not be running without them, right? But it's not true. If you have the system set up, then it's actually better without you running. But that's a belief. That's definitely a belief, right? So want to take a look at that, because that's holding you back. Okay, so let's get it. So the assignment then, guys, the assignment is for you to spend 100K in your mind. Yeah. Okay. That's what I said. Yeah. You're afraid to lose the income, but that's a belief. That's a belief. It doesn't have to be that. So what if, and this is the affirmation I gave to Jenny. Okay, so Jenny is one of my clients too. She's a vegan restaurant. Same thing. She had this fear, right? And I gave her this affirmation. She actually earns more money when she's not there, and it happened. You can ask her because I know you know her, right? You can ask her. The same. It actually happened to her. Okay, when the days that she wasn't at the restaurant, they actually made the most money. Okay, so to wrap this up, I want you today, for everybody, okay, to really feel the feeling of abundance. Okay, I want you to spend in your mind $100,000. Yeah, is that a lot? Is that a little? I don't know. To spend $100,000 in your mind. Okay, what are you gonna spend on? $100,000. What are you going to spend on? Oh, you really need to come back. Yes, you do. Welcome back. Yeah, it's a good reminder, right? It is fun. Okay. So what are you going to spend your 100K on today? Okay. So that is the assignment. So what I'm going to have you guys do then, okay, this is the assignment. I know we're over the hour now. I'm going to have you to, um, enjoy. Okay. Good, Sam. Done. Right. Spend on the car. Absolutely. Okay. In your mind, 100K, what are you going to spend on? Okay. Just enjoy, no limit, no restriction. Let your mind go out there. Okay. I want you to get into the feeling of abundance and opulence. Okay. So I'm going to make a post in the group and I want you to share what you're going to spend on. Give us some ideas. Yeah. In precious metals. That's good. That you're doing investment. It's good. It's investment. Okay, so with that said, that's it. That's it for today, day 2. Thank you guys for coming on. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go into the 3 types of earning money strategy. 3 types. Okay, if you guys just know one type, I'm gonna share with you 3 types. Okay, and I'm gonna share with you how to start becoming a money magnet. Okay, how to becoming a money magnet. Okay, with that, I drop the link below. If you want to book a call with me, do it. I only have 3 spots. Okay. And then we can sit down and talk about a plan for you. Okay. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow for day 3. Bye bye.